Alright, so it's Faces Out. This is Diggsz. Here we've got
Devotion.
That's what it is. Big up Faces Out. So, what do you do? Let us know what you do in it.
What do? I do a lot, man. Like, I rob people, commit like crime. Nah, do you know what? I'm an MC rapper. Yeah, man. Started out as a producer, but now I'm fully into the MC and I'm a rapping.
Producer.
Yeah, man.
How long was you producing for?
I was producing for about 10 years.
10 years.
Producing for 10 years. Managed to produce like 2 albums, 2 studio albums, and yeah, man, that was really, really excellent. Still.
See, man, all behind the scenes and that. From what I've heard, you've done better stuff, innit?
Yeah.
Right, you're on your thing. How
Yeah.
are you not blown?
Do you know what? Yeah, people say how have I not blown, and it's the truth. But do you know what? I've always been a person where I've been into the crowd. Like, you know when your mum tells you, "Oh, don't follow the crowd," and like, especially when you're doing your education, she will say, "Oh, you stay there following people. Like, you gotta get your grades done. Don't think that your friend ain't at home doing their like homework. Like, you're not doing your homework," kind of thing. But it's like, I am doing my homework, where I'm seeing the foundation of things, being around the big stars in the game, seeing how they're getting their thing done, and then keep having those roots and those contacts, and at the same time doing my thing. But this year, 2012, I hope to blow, man.
Hope to blow. I can't see why you couldn't. So
Yeah.
Tell these lot, like, how many singles you dropped, how many albums you dropped?
Well, I was part of a compilation album. So that was really, really great. Like, managed to sell like big on that. They sold like 100,000 copies of the album. 100,000 copies of this album, and I got 2 tracks in the album. They really, really enjoyed my tracks. So that's what I've done. I've been on a couple of compilation albums, like with people like Tiny Temper. I done a remix the other day. I done some freestyles for Hood Video Shop. I managed to record a video with them as well, and that was to a Drake and Rihanna remix as well. So I've kind of been on that. I'm going to be speaking to their label. Hopefully fly out there at the ending of the year and bring the tune to Japan as well. So I've done that, but I've released a single called Winner, and that's what I got a video for. Yeah.
Boy, hearing this Japan in that, you know, half of these people are gonna like they're artists and they ain't getting nowhere. You're going to Japan. So what? Talking about Japan and that, you've flown out places and that already.
I've been to St. Lucia for the Caribbean touring. That was like part of a youth development kind of thing, where you was going out there speaking to them in the schools and that. And I was part of the carnival because I originate from St. Lucia. My dad Winston, who was a St. Lucian as well, so that's where I kind of got the roots in the grounds. I've done a nice soca tune which I released as a single called Isn't It Lovely? That was with Sergeant Smith, also known as JB. So we linked up with Raw Material on that, who also does like quite a few shows and events.
From Ricky?
Yeah, Raw Material from Brixton, and then we pushed that out as a single, and we hope to do a video for that. But that's the song that Iron Upper loves. So it's like we're crossing over where we've got St. Lucia music playing in Iron Upper, and that's like a big thing because, you know, you've got the Garage out there, you've got the Shola Amma who's always out there, you've got Kelly LaRock who's always out there, and then like Shy Effects is out there, Sticky's out there, and all of those people where they're kind of pioneering. So for me to fly out there in May, that's a big achievement for me,
Alright, well, one of 2 questions then. Big things. Biggest experience so far?
My biggest experience so far was actually being involved in music videos, you know. Yeah, I was involved in a music video the other day where we shot it on a beach in Thailand. Yeah, was it Thailand? Is it Thailand? Yeah, because I'm thinking of Thai food. So it must be Thailand. That was a really major experience for me. That was really, really great. Like seeing everyone in their like bikinis and stuff. Sounds a bit homo, no homo.
Check it out, chicks and that. Get in there.
Yeah, but no, that was great. That was a great experience, and performing in front of 10,000 people.
10,000?
10,000 people. I managed to do a support performance in the O2 Arena last year. So that was heavy.
Getting out there. So again, back to the stuff, St. Lucia coming over to Iron Napa and that, that's just showing like what, the mad versatility of music, innit?
Yeah.
Talking about versatility, what, you've done more than one genre already, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done more than one genre. I've even done gospel music as well.
Done gospel as well.
I've even done gospel music. I got a nice gospel song called In Control.
In Control.
Yeah, and I've shot the video with HD.
HD.
Yeah, Capone kind of got me the links. I was just calling up Capone and I said, Capone, do you know what? I need a nice video done for this tune. Who can you recommend? Capone's from Grime Daily.
Yeah.
So you just said, alright, I got these two guys. Tell them your ideas and they'll get it done. And the day was heavy. Managed to get hold of the singer who was on the track because the studio session was spontaneous. Like back in the days when I first started recording, and that's where I kind of blew into the scene.
Yeah.
Where I'd just be in the studio and then we get mad people walking through the studio, like, not mad, like insane people, like just top class musicians coming into the studio, top class singers, and like I always used to say, come and sing on my hook, come and sing on my hook, and they'd be like, nah Jade, I'm not singing on your hook. And I would get them to sing on the hook. So we got Tamine in there, she's heavy, like she flies out to bare different countries as well, she's really top, so we got her on there. You can check that out on www.youtube.com, or it should like play for the fans like, in the interview.
Yeah, definitely. You're not gonna see that. We're gonna go view that. I would say let's view that now, but we're interviewing, so don't worry about that. Yeah,
so we'll view it now. It's gonna come up on the screen.
It's gonna come up. Yeah, wait for it.
Shepherd, he protects his herds. The people in these modern times put down the guns and the knives. Reach your holy scriptures to win the fight. Look at Joseph, he was destined to lead. The Lord even told him through visions and dreams. He tried to inform his brothers, but they didn't believe. How could he bring increase? It was hard to perceive. Through jealousy, they tried to slaughter their own blood, bury their own brother in the mud. But he survived, though they sold him into slavery. But God still delivered visions to him in prison.
Okay, so next bit. Fans, performing to 10,000 people.
Yeah.
Overseas or in England, you must have quite a bit of people that want to work with you.
Yeah, I do have quite a bit of people that I want to work with me, and also that I want to work with. I hope to work with Labyrinth actually.
Labyrinth.
Yeah, and they've even got a competition going. I'm thinking, should I get the tune and send it over to him, or should I wait for this competition where Jump Off TV, where they're giving you the opportunity to perform with him? So I'm not sure how I'm gonna
giving you the opportunity to perform with him.
To collaborate with him. So obviously, you should even get involved yourself.
Share it, let them all know it.
Well, I was following them on Twitter actually, and they just kind of launched it. Who wants a chance to perform with him? Because I remember being at the official mixtape awards, the OMAs, which is coming on the 5th of April. Make sure you check that out.
Make sure.
Or go to the website www.officialmusicawards.com, and that's where you get to like vote for different artists and that. But yeah, no. So from there, they kind of asked me, Jade, who do you want to work with? And I was like, Labyrinth. I really like the tune that he done with Miss Dynamite, Never Soft. A couple of the drum rolls that he used in there, kind of, he's got the roots reggae on point. You get me? And he mixed it up with dubstep and stuff like that. So I thought that was heavy.
Goes in.
Definitely.
So that's people you want to work with. We got Labyrinth down as one.
And then I've got people that want to work with me, and I've kind of just said to them, do you know what, when I come from Ireland or when I come from Japan, definitely going to be doing that. But I'm working on a new single for Integrity Records, I believe they're called.
Integrity Records.
Yeah, and the tune's called Down. It's called Down, but actually telling people to get down. Like, get down, like, come off of me, like, back down,
like, all you people that are hollering at her, bruv, like, back away.
Yeah.
She don't want it. She don't want it. She don't care if you love her. You love her, support, love it. 100%, she don't want you. Go away. Yeah, we got this. We've got an artist here, bruv.
Yeah, so it's called Down, and then the video should come out for Down as well, yeah, man.
That's cool. So make sure you all check out for that, innit? So say one of these 10,000 people just like appear to stand up as like, yeah, I want to do a track with you.
Then I'll say, do you know what, speak to my management, holler at my management, and then definitely we can get that going. But I mean, there's no buts to it really, but it's weird, out of the 10,000 people, like on my Twitter I've got about 70 followers, so I'm just saying to the fans, don't make my Twitter be a reflection of my gathering.
Yeah, I know, do you know what it is? I've only got like 90 followers, 95, you know?
Yeah.
And then I get like all these views on my videos, I feel like that.
Yeah.
So make sure you follow us.
www.twitter.com/USAPay. Follow me on Twitter, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/thisisdevotion.
This is Devotion. Don't act like you didn't hear it. Don't act like you didn't hear it. This is Devotion, yeah. On Facebook, bro. Look for that.
Yeah.
So tell us just some random things about you that any artist would love to know.
Random things, you know what? Yeah, I really love like soft skin.
Soft skin.
So what I used to do is rub my elbows and rub my ears, and that obviously sends me to sleep.
Sends you to sleep.
And every time, like when I'm with my partners, I'm always rubbing their elbows. So that's one of my kind of random things. Another random thing was working with Freddie McGregor on my first single called Winner. And obviously getting the vocalist to come in and then sing my kind of version of the tune was heavy. Another random thing, I pick my nose. No, I don't. Another random thing is like I'm a Gemini, innit? That's my star sign.
Star sign Gemini.
And like I remember in the newspapers always reading my star sign, and I never used to understand what's going on. Like when you would read it and say, it will say stuff like you're at a point where you're in a situation, but like sort out your life and sort out your career and sort out this part of your life and then sort out that part of your life. And I used to think none of that don't make sense to me.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? But then it's like I see the portrayal of the Gemini, which is not the correct way. So they always say we're two-sided people.
Yeah.
So the random thing about me is to say that I'm not two-sided, but sometimes I'm extremely high.
Yeah.
And then at the time, sometimes I'm really, really quiet. So that's a random thing about me. But it doesn't show that like when you read about Geminis and stuff like that. So I'm just telling people, don't watch what you read, get to know me.
Yeah. Don't watch what you
And
read.
that's-
She gets really high.
I get really, really high because they're always going through some kind of confusing states. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, do this, do that. That's what they say. But no, that's a random thing about me. And then the random thing as well is that I'm really random.
Really random.
I'm really random. People tell me all the time, Jade, even when you speak, like you're always jumping from one part to another. And I said, it's because I'm a rapper. Like I used to be a model as well. So when you see your face being out there, it's like your face is not an expression. Your face is part of your body.
Yeah.
But then to use that as an expression to portray something, I think that's really great. So that's another random fact to me, being a model.
Being a model.
Yeah.
As well as juggling a lot of other genres.
Yeah.
As well as flying out, meeting bare stars, performing to bare people, getting your music actually out there. You've been in the game for time, girl.
Yeah.
Time. So you know if you ain't watching this now, don't bother watching it when she blows. Don't watch it like, oh, I saw her interview on Faces Out. Don't do it. We don't care. We don't care. She's famous. That's what it is. Tell me again. Tell me your Twitter. Tell me your name.
So yeah, my name's Devotion. My Twitter is www.twitter.com/who-has-to-pay. My YouTube is www.youtube.com/thisisdevotion. Check out my website,
See it all across there.
which is www.devotionworld.com, which is my world. Come into my world, or just the world of devotion. And just to let you guys know, devotion actually means to have strong affection, to have loyalty towards something or a person or a cause. So that's what I'm all about. If you want to collaborate with me, then email me email me on www. No, because it won't go there. Email me on momdevotion@yahoo.co.uk. And MOM is just a label that I was signed to. So don't watch the MOM. It just stands for Master of Miracles.
See that? She's already been signed. She's already been signed. Don't none of you deadbeats be coming to her.
Yeah, I was signed back in the day, man, and that was the best record contract that I had, and that was at that time. But I hope to be signed by a major label, man. So I'm not lazy. I'm there. I'm committed. I've been out there. Like I've done videos with Mike Righteous.
Mike Righteous.
Yeah, I've done a video with him, Honor and Pride. That was really great. Big up SBTV. Big up Jamal Edwards. Also known as Smokey Bars, big him up, and also he's got like these trainers out at the moment, so I'd recommend everyone go and buy them from JD Sports.
What trainers are they?
They're Puma.
Puma.
Yeah, he's like the face of Puma now, so big that
Jamal
up.
Edwards.
Edwards.
Jamal Edwards be the face of Puma.
Yeah,
Jeez,
it's called this My Suede campaign. So I'm rocking the Adidas, but I hope to rock my Puma, anytime soon.
Kick your
so,
foot up in the camera. Show us stuff.
My Adidas, three stripes. I'm healed by the stripes of Adidas, man. But yeah, man, guys, so thanks for, this interview, man. It's a privilege.
Hold tight, Faces Out. Devotion.
Big up.
You got your stuff going down, girl, man. You're on this thing. We're gone.